So I do not and will not ever support that exotic pet trade. I need to clarify something. When I chose the business name Exotic Vet Nurse Training, because I'm based in Australia, exotic covers the rabbits, the guinea pigs, the budgies, the bearded dragons, all of those little pocket pets that we have here in Australia. But as we've grown, I have gained a bit more of an international audience, and I've unfortunately fallen on the side of the TikTok and the social media of the other side of exotic pets. So in the US and other countries, they are allowed in some states to have, big cats, otters, capybara, primates, and I just want to clarify where my stance is on that. So I do not and will not ever support that exotic pet trade. I believe it is very unethical and it has a lot of implications to the animals in the wild. What people may see is a cute little baby monkey for sale in a shop, but what they don't see is where it came from. They may have been told that it was, orphaned in care or, reared in care for this purpose, which is not ethical in itself. But a lot of the times they're actually taken from the wild, where their whole family is actually killed to gain access to that baby. If you spend 10 minutes looking at all the videos on TikTok of the conservation side of things, you will come across a lot of these situations where traffickers are caught with a lot of baby sloths, cheetahs, these kind of animals held in horrific conditions, and there's evidence that their family was killed to gain access to them. And the stats on them actually making it to the new country to become pets is very, very low. A lot of them do die in transit. As I said, even the ones that are reared in care, I disagree heavily with people owning those kinds of they're still wild animals as pets. A lot of these animals are extremely intelligent and or social animals, and they just do not cope in a home environment. They need to have other members of their family around so that they can learn how to be a monkey. They also require a lot of space and enrichment and things that we just cannot provide in a home, especially when you're going to work and leaving them on their own. A lot of these animals develop stereotypies, which is they just can't mentally cope with the fact that they are in captivity, not receiving the social, energetic and dietary needs that they require, and they just don't cope mentally and or physically. A lot of these animals don't actually make it to their full lifespan and die quite early and in a lot of horrific circumstances. So I will say it now, and I will say it again if needed, and keep saying it until people understand. I do not support exotic pets. So if you are one of the people that my page has come onto your TikTok and you do own one of these exotic pets, I just need you to know that I do not support that industry. I support the ethical exotic pets. And if you've got any more questions about what I believe is ethical, what isn't, send me a message and I can make yet another video.